Hello everyone, welcome back to Mr. Rogers' garage. Just wanted to show you what I got going on today. First of all, I just want to say thanks. I got a YouTube channel started now, just to kind of share some of the things that I've learned while I'm working on my 1958 F100. And for those of you, just real quick on that subject, I know some people have reached out to me and said, hey, you know, you got a 1960 F100, not a 1958. Well, yes, I know that I got a 1960 grill on my 1958 F100. Yeah, so the guy I bought it from years ago, somebody, for whatever reason, maybe it got damaged or whatever, but swapped out the grills. The grills fit up from 57, 58, 59, and 60. It's all the same, pretty much the same truck, just different grills. Somebody swapped out the grills, and then also swapped out the left fender, which for those of you who don't know, when it comes to vehicles, it's the same thing as an aircraft. It's like you're sitting in it, so it's the left side, right? Correct. So anyhow, back to what I was going to show you. So I want to show you a little bit of what I got going on today. Today I'm replacing the leaf spring bushings. For all of you who've ever gone to a mechanic and they say, hey, you need leaf spring bushings, it's going to cost you $500-600. I just want to show you what it really takes. I don't think it's a $500-600 job, especially on your vehicles. You know, you take your new vehicle in to say, oh, you need these leaf spring bushings, and it probably takes them 20 minutes to swap out, because on a new vehicle they'll pop right out and then pop right back in. On older vehicles, this truck is 67 years old, so my leaf spring bushings, they don't want to come out, they want to hang on. So it takes a little bit more to get them out. So that's kind of the purpose of my video today, to show you what I think is the quickest and easiest, not that it's easy, but the best way to take them out. And I'll give you an example, because I've already done the other side of the truck. So this is what I'm installing. This is a new one. I got these off of LMC, polyurethane. They're great, and it's like $20 for the whole truck, right? There's six of these in the truck, and it's definitely worth it to swap them out, especially when you have your truck taken apart already. 20 bucks, and it'll really improve your ride. Especially, you know, like I said, this truck has the original bushings still in it. They're 67 years old, so it's great to replace them, right? Polyurethane, then it's got a sleeve inside, and then bolt goes in here, and it goes right in there. But I'll show you what comes out. So this is like the old dry rotted bushing, polyurethane piece. I think I have another piece to show you. So this is how it kind of works in the old way. So this is what I cut out because it didn't want to come out. The bolt, and it's inside of a sleeve, and then that sleeve goes inside this rubber piece, like that. And then this rubber piece goes inside the steel sleeve. And then all that goes inside in your leaf spring. And over the years, the bolt didn't want to come out. Cut the heads off, cut the head off, and nut end off, and then punched it out. And this didn't want to come out, but I got it out just with the scribe, kind of picked at it with the scribe, screwdriver, and whatever, and pulled it out. And then this piece didn't want to come out at all. This is like stuck. So, and then it's such a thin sleeve, it's hard to punch out or to use a puller on it or anything. And I did try though. I tried to make my own puller, and it just didn't work. So what I ended up doing, I just slice it down the middle and kind of relieve that tension, and then it lets it pop out a lot easier. This one came out pretty whole. You can tell where I was punching it. But yeah, that's what I figured out. And the way I cut down the center, just like that when it's in there, is I use my old 18-volt Sawzall, right? So, and then speaking of Sawzalls, I know a lot of people have switched over to 20-volt, and I've switched over to 20-volt on a lot of my DeWalt stuff, and DeWalt's pretty much all I ever use. You know, everybody has their preference, but DeWalt's what I've always used. But I found this cool little adapter, because this is one thing I haven't switched over to 20-volt, is my Sawzall. And so I found this cool little adapter for a couple bucks on Amazon, and pop it in there, and now you can put your 20-volt battery on it instead of an 18-volt battery. So there you go. Works just like that. And it's probably not going to work now that I said, hey, watch, it's easy. There you go. So, all right, so like I said, I was just showing you my 18 volt DeWalt. So another cool tool that I wanted to show you before I get started. So I went and got myself some extra blades, and yes, these are not DeWalt, they're Milwaukee, but they fit. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm using 14 threads per inch, or teeth per inch, sorry. That's the best when you're cutting this kind of metal, you know. And if you're not familiar with it, I'm familiar with it because I've been doing it for a long time. But just read the side of the package. It probably, oh, there it is right there. See, this one says for medium metal. If you're not sure, just read it, and it'll tell you whatever, depending on what you're cutting. Right? You can use a thick metal, heavy. I think they go by medium, heavy, and thin. In my opinion, they should do like hard, medium, and soft metals, I guess. Whatever. But this cool little tool, I've had it for a few months, and you know, I got to the point in my life where I was sick of always. You ever buy a package and you get the scissors, and it just seems like forever to cut it out of these packages. You know, these some of these packages, they just like, what the heck? Who's stealing these things, right? Or whatever. But this thing makes my life so much easier. I love it, right? So look at that. It's like butter right through this stuff. Like, I don't mess around anymore. Something gets in my way, I cut it. Cut it off. Right? Oh. Of course, it doesn't work that easy when I'm making a video, but anyway, so I got my extra blades, and so yeah, I'm just gonna go over. I got my tools ready, so when I'm gonna do a job, I like to have all my tools set out for me, ready to go, so I don't have to get up as often. So of course, safety first. I got my gloves. I got my glasses right here. And then, of course, I always got my hammers, right? You never know what you're going to need them. For this job, I also got myself an 18 TPI DeWalt blade too. I'm going to try that one, see if that one works, with see how that one goes. Of course, I already showed you I got the bushings that are going to go in, but first I have to get the old stuff out. So I got all my punches. Don't know what kind of punch I'm going to need. So punches, scribe, screwdrivers, and then this little pick. I've had this for a while. My neighbor let me borrow his, and I liked his so much I went and got myself one. And man, I use this for a whole lot of things, and maybe I'll need it. Maybe I'll be picking that rubber out of there, whatever. So that's it. Oh yeah, don't forget, you gotta have your PB plaster, right? You gotta loosen things up. Like I'll spray some stuff in there. Maybe, who knows, maybe it'll just like punch right out. I don't know. So yeah, this one still has the rubber in there, and it still has the sleeve in it. So we'll see how it goes. First thing I gotta do is take that sleeve out. I'll kind of spare you that video, or maybe I'll video it separate. Oh, by the way, I'm learning how to do like photo editing. I just downloaded CapCut, so now I can like stop the video and readjust or make the video shorter, so you guys don't have to listen through me saying dumb stuff or whatever. But all right, more to come, and I'll show you how it's done. Thanks. All right, so check it out. I've already got it cut here, here, and here. Oh, and by the way, I've already got this out and got what was left of the bolt out. But there you go. Let's see, I'm going to put my flashlight down and show you how I punch it out now that it's cut. Of course, the guy's in the way. there you have it, it's out. And then let me show you how this is gonna go right in there. And these are pre-lubricated polyurethane bolts, so they're always slick. Anyway, so these I'll press these in. This goes in here, and I'll put it back together. But I think that's it. So if you want, I'll do a quick video on installing the bolt. So this is how I install it. It usually goes in pretty easy, but seat clamp makes it that much easier. Just gonna draw it in. Don't want to damage it. There it is. Nice and flush. And then I'll put it back after I do the back too, but so there you have it. Took me about, I don't know, 10 minutes of actual work, about 20 minutes of screwing around with this camera and tripod, and but yeah, pretty easy. There you go. And it's a 9/16 bolt, and you can use 9/16 18 or 9/16 12, whatever you want. I think OEM is 9/16 18, but whatever. I use 9/16 12 and then put a lock washer on it, and it's not going to go anywhere. So. Then put it on there. And you can get the actual OEM bolts. They sell them on LMC, or you can go like I did. We have a place called the Yard Store here in Wichita, Kansas, and they have every single bolt you could ever think of or need. And this is a 4-inch bolt, 4-inch in length, 9/16 12, I believe. There it is, all done. Rebushing, gonna do the other two, and then I'll be done, and that'll just make this truck ride that much better. So thanks everyone. Hopefully if any of you people out there working on the same type of truck have any questions, feel free to comment or whatever. And thanks to all my new followers. I think I got like 23 followers now on YouTube, so that's cool. Thanks. Bye.